Hi everyone, let's talk some makeup. And today I want to talk about a different beauty brand, one that I just tried out recently that's called Bakerie. And I placed an order. This was actually a while back that I placed my order, but I didn't want to do just the first impressions or a haul. I really wanted to try these things out and then kind of come on here and give you some of my thoughts on it. And first of all, they packaged their goodies in a really nice appropriate size box and all of that. Next up there, because they have the whole bakery theme, the packaging on each of their items has that bakery feel. So this is what the powders I ordered came in. So this kind of like flour bag, and it has baking tips in the back here. So it does kind of tell you how to use the products, but I'll be honest, I didn't really even look at these. Right now that I'm taking kind of a better look at the packaging, I can see the tips, and it's not anything that would have changed my opinion of the product. It also has an ingredients list here. Isn't that super cute? I really like that. So I ordered 2 of their setting powders. Their what is it? Flour. Better Not Bitter setting powder. So that is super cute. And then I ordered also one of their brow products. This is the Beauty Bakerie Brownies to Go. Came in this super cute packaging as well. And then I ordered 2 of their lip whips. These are the 2 that I picked up. One is in Versailles and the other is in Berry Pop. And so I'm also coming to you all with an incomplete face, because what I want to do is kind of show you how I apply these products and kind of give you my review as I go along, putting these on my face. So first off, let's start off with the brownie, the brow product. So this is a brow pomade, as you can see on there. And I am a little bit new to brow pomades. I had used them before this one, but I'd been on a Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wiz for a while, so there was a bit of a learning curve when I started using the brownies here for a while. But it only took me a few days of usage to figure out how best to use this on my face. So first off, I go in with this angle brush, and I tap in just a little bit. It is very easy to go in with these kinds of brushes and just grab too much, and that's when you can end up with bolder brows than maybe you intended to. For me, my brows, I have plenty of hair in my eyebrows, so I tend to just go in, define, and fill in a little bit. I'm not going for the kind of Instagram brow. I'm kind of going for a more natural brow. So I just lightly tap my brush in there, and then I start off at the bottom, and see, like right there, because I'm a little bit nervous talking about it, I kind of put too much. But the good thing with these is that while they do stay on my brows all day, initially on application I can go in and kind of take some of that off. So let me apply more of it. So I go in to kind of define my bottom line. I'm going to go in here a little bit more now, because I feel like most of the product is now on my eyebrow. And then I go up on top to fill in a little right here. Okay, so as you can see, nothing revolutionary, nothing that impressive in terms of what I'm doing, but this product works very nicely for what I'm doing. Excuse me. On the other hand, if you want a really bold eyebrow, this will give it to you. This will definitely give it to you. And in case I haven't mentioned it before, this mine is in brown brownies. I got the brown, darker brown color. They do have a black, a darker color, and they have a bunch of lighter ones, including a taupe and I believe a blonde as well. So they have a full range of colors in these. So again, as you can see, I'm kind of going in and doing the same thing I did with the other eyebrow. And voila. I'm actually pretty happy with how these eyebrows turned out. They are the kind of thing that I do on a normal basis, and I can go out in without feeling a little too worse. But like I said, there was a bit of a learning curve with it because I wasn't used to using that kind of brow pomade. So it took me a few really bold brow days to figure out to use a lighter hand. So now I will go in with a brow gel because my eyebrows are very unruly, and while this product did a really nice job on them, I always go in with a brow gel to make sure that they stay in place. Voila. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, by the way. Okay, so next up, I'm going to go in with our setting powders. So I actually got two. They have several of these. They have a translucent. Now, they are sometimes in and out of stock, I've noticed. So I actually had to wait a little bit for the yellow one to be in stock because this is the one that I thought would work the best on me. So they have a yellow one, a pink one, and a translucent one, as well as a dark one. This is a brown, and this is in yellow. So this again is the Beauty Bakerie setting powder. So I'm going to go in with the brown one at first because this brown is too dark for my current skin tone. It's for somebody with a deeper skin, this will be a really nice all over setting powder. For me, it's too dark. So I still ordered it because I thought it would make a really nice maybe contour or bronzing powder. So the first day I got it, I immediately went in and tried to like contour with it, which was a silly thing because it's too warm, right? It's meant to be for the base, and the powder itself is pretty warm. Let me see if I can give you a swatch of it. So as you can see there, it is darker than my skin tone. But so I initially went in with this brush, tried to contour, no bueno. So I went in when I kind of a fluffier brush and decided to use this to just bronze, just add color to my face. And I thought, okay, let's see how that works. And spoiler alert, it worked wonderfully. So I'm going to go in now. I've tapped it into this brush, and I'm just gonna, I've already done the contour on my face and blush, so I'm just adding this on for bronzing, for color. So as you can tell on here, it has a sifter, but what I do, or my technique with this, is to not fully open up all the little holes in there, and then to tap some off into the cap, go in there, and then add it to my face. So that on my skin tone, which by the way, in matte foundations, I believe I'm an NC 42, and like in other type foundations, I'm usually one of the like tan colors. So just for reference, this works really nice, I think, on my skin tone as just a bronzing powder. And it's a really nice one. It is very finely milled. It feels very soft to the touch, and it works very nicely. This, by the way, is a Japonesque. This is not the NARS brush. But okay, so that's the bronzing done. Next up is the yellow setting powder, which is the one that I like, or that will go all over my face. So first off, I really wanted to try the setting powder on my under eyes, and I did, and I like it. Now, I do have to go in with a light hand on this. This is a powder that if you use a ton of, it can make you look cakey. So what you want to do is just go in with a light hand, tap your brush, and then put that wherever you want it to go. So that was my under eye. It does a really nice job of setting a whole range of different concealers. I've been using different concealers and correctors in my under eye, and I haven't had any issue using that to set any of my concealers or correctors. So just FYI, I don't have every single concealer and corrector in the world, but every single one I've tried has worked out for me. So next up, I want to show you it on the rest of my face, because this is actually where I found this powder to be really, really good at. It's just to set my whole face. On dewy foundations, for example, did a review of the Tarte Stick Foundation, and I found that this product actually helped me to wear this, because on its own, I can't wear this foundation on its own. But set with this powder, it works. This powder helps my foundations last all day, and it helps mattify but still give some sort of like light to my skin. So I want to show you what I mean by going in here. Going in with, this is the Heavenly Luxe Radiance Wand by It Cosmetics. So I'm going in and I'm going to apply that all over my face, just everywhere. Now again, go in with the light hand, and tap, because you can put too much on your skin and then you end up with cake face. But that is basically it. I'm not going to put too much on my face, but I think that there is a slight kind of glow to my face where there wasn't one before. Scoot back a little. And it did a really good job of setting everything and of kind of helping my face feel matte. So this is, I think, for me, my favorite product out of everything I got from Beauty Bakerie, this yellow setting powder. It's something I continue to use, and I can see myself continuing to use even beyond just the trial period here. Okay, so next up is the lip whips. So like I said, I got two, Versailles and Berry Pop. I have used both, and I'll give you swatches of them actually. I did put in a lip swatch of the Versailles color on my Instagram. These are both kind of neutral colors. This Berry Pop's a little bit warmer. But Versailles is very, very neutral, very pale color. And on me, I think it looks a little too pale. I think it looks a little bit of, you know, kind of, it washes me out. I think it washes me out a little bit. But it's kind of grown on me also just from wearing it. So I'm going to try to go in with Berry Pop. And I'm going to show you how I apply it. And it is kind of a... It's a very long lasting. They advertise this as a super long lasting liquid lipstick. It is. It absolutely is. I've seen like Instagram videos in which they're running these underwater and it won't rub off. And that is absolutely my experience with these. These will stay on your lips through meals. Mine have stayed on me through meals. They wear off a little, but they'll stay on. Alright, so I'm going to go in and apply it. I'm not using a lip liner. So I am likely to make mistakes here. See, I'm not doing anything fancy with it though. Okay, so there you are. So it does take a little bit to work with, like all liquid lipsticks do, because you're trying to keep it within, you know, your lip lines and for it to, you know, not be all over the place. So this lip whip will, like I said, stay on all day. It will last through meals. Now they say, you know, if you eat a really oily meal, it will wear off more. But honestly, I've eaten oily meals with this, and it's still, it'll wear off to some extent, but a lot of it will still stay on my lips. And that is the only liquid lipstick that I've ever had that experience with. Even the most long-lasting liquid lipsticks will fade when I eat. These won't, which becomes a problem only when you're trying to take them off. Okay, so hopefully the shift in angle there wasn't too drastic because my batteries died on me. But I was in the middle of talking about the lip whips, and so I think their claim that this is a long-lasting liquid lipstick formula is very, very true. These will stay on for a really long time. And actually, that's part of the problem, right? When liquid lipsticks are super long lasting, it usually makes them also very drying. And these are pretty drying. So you have to use basically all your tips and tricks to try to wearing liquid lipsticks. This is one where you'll want to exfoliate your lips, where you'll want to moisturize your lips before and apply lip balm before going in with one of these. So I go in with literally any lip balm I have lying around, apply some to my lips. Usually I apply the lip balm as I'm doing my makeup, and then go in with these guys. Now, like I said, the colors have grown on me a lot. I wasn't too happy with the Versailles one at first, but I like it with certain looks now. The Berry Pop I'm really loving, and I kind of want to place an order for more. I'm not 100% sure. My only hesitancy to place another order is really how drying these liquid lipsticks are. I would compare these to the original ColourPop formula. If you remember, the very first release of their liquid lipsticks were very, very drying for ColourPop, and that is a lot like these. I would also compare these to the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, which are also, I find, to be on the more dry end of liquid lipsticks. So if you want something that's super comfortable to wear, these will probably not be it, especially if you're not used to wearing liquid lipsticks. I would not start off with these. I have very dry lips, very dry lips. And typically, dry lips people don't like liquid lipsticks, but I do. I like the long wear aspect of it. I like the transfer proofness of it. Like, I can kiss my boyfriend without worrying about leaving lipstick on him or leaving lipstick on my drinks, things like that. So overall, I would recommend these for people who like liquid lipsticks. If this is going to be your introduction to liquid lipsticks, I think you should start somewhere else first. But they do have some very nice gorgeous colors, and I'm thinking about placing the second order. But I'll end it here, and just that has been my experience with Beauty Bakerie. They have some really wonderful products, like the setting powders, like the eyebrow pomade, and even the lip whips. So it's a matter of picking out what works within your makeup routine, what kind of things you like. But again, these are just my experiences, so if you have had different experiences or want to share your thoughts, please leave a comment down below. And if you have any questions as well, let me know. I'll try to answer any that might come up. But that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.